Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another faction showcase video of our upcoming faction Harad. Today, the Emperor, alias Cairo, is joining me.
Hello.
Yeah, and we are commentating Harad versus Man of the West. I think Man of the West picked Gondor this time, but you can also pick Arnor with the submod. Let's see what we got.
Also, Golly playing as Harad and you playing as Gondor.
Yeah.
And I think in this video we want to show a different kind of strategies.
Yeah.
Like in the first gameplay teaser we saw rune troops and also cavalry, and this one focuses more on the Corsair units from the settlements and also the units from the monster cage, so Mumakil and the hero.
I promise you we will see big Mumakil this game. Okay, so Golly is building mills outside, and those resources they will reduce the cost of monsters.
And also Beastmasters.
Yeah.
And two different external eco buildings also not only differentiate because of what they decrease, but also if you use the raid spell makes a difference, of course.
Yeah.
And I think we explained it in the first trailer also. So yes, that's also always, you always have to decide at the beginning which one do you want to build, of course.
Yeah, it's just like with every other faction.
Yes, but it has a kind of bigger impact because of the rate.
Yeah, if you manage to get your slaves to safety and get them to a mill, they will work there and increase their income by 50%, I think.
Yes.
Permanently.
Yes.
But however, slaves are very slow. Yeah, I think we will see them very soon. Those are tier 1 spell. Okay. God is building many scouts, many spies. Let's see what he's up to.
Yeah, he loves them. I think they are also pretty strong in this version. Too strong, I think, because they leveled pretty fast. And we also see the first Corsairs of Umbar to Harris, of course.
Yeah.
The normal unit,
yeah, you can
plays pretty similar to Dun landings, because they steal resources from attacking buildings and are not that strong in melee combat. But with your hero Castamir and also the second unit, the Corsair Archers, it's a little bit different to units of Isengard.
Yeah. They can switch to fire bombs if you have Castamir unlocked. If you build Castamir. And the archers actually steal resources on it.
From units, not from buildings.
Yeah. He's building stables right now. Don't really. Yeah. Let's see whether he goes for normal horsemen or waits till he gets level 2 and can build horse archers.
Or maybe he just built the wrong building, like Gollum would do probably.
Yeah.
And wanted to build monsters. And there we see he didn't build a barracks, so he needs to keep the troll without pikes. But he manages to do so pretty well in this case.
He's building one battalion of standard cavalry.
I think that's one of his main strategies, always going for like Corsairs and then cavalry, and yeah, I think this gets probably some monsters afterwards.
Here one spy just level to level 5. Their cap is at level 5 by the way, and they have always the space unlocked. Okay, now he's getting his first spell from the spellbook. This is like a reversed obelisk of Angmar. It gives nearby allies resistance to fear and also gives them a small armor buff.
Yes, and he also built Castamir. He costs 1000. So a little bit more than Wolfgar, and it's also stronger because he can use his firebombs, of course.
Yeah,
so
there's some very nice spells later on.
Yes. And now he can also switch to firebombs for his normal courses, which he uses now.
Yep.
Which are like really similar to the beach roars of Rohan.
He actually got some very decent damage with those horsemen in. He's switching back to knife to destroy this building. And now he just built his barracks, so he can actually build pikemen and other things in Corsairs.
He researched the Tower of Illusion yet? No, right?
No, I don't.
Or did he?
He just.
Would have been pretty good. Also for like buffing the spice.
Yeah. The spice have two different palantirs, by the way. One is for combat and one is for espionage, like sabotaging enemy buildings or giving you sight, something like this. And the other one has like a teleport, this minor damage in a small radius, or spawning two illusions that deal small damage when they are killed.
Yeah, so depending on the stance, they also have different modifiers. So they are faster with the one stance and better in melee combat with the other one. So it's quite good to put a lot of micromanagement into the spice.
Yeah, definitely rewarding. He's not purchasing any other spells so far, so he's probably rushing for the Mortar Banner, which is the central spell and costs 5 spell points. The Mortar Banner regularly spawns like tribute cards for Mordor that grant you money once they reach your base. And you can also sacrifice your slaves to Sauron in there and can temporarily summon Mortar
reinforcements.
Mortar reinforcements, yeah. Their strength depends on how many troops you send in there. And now
he's also building a rune outpost.
Yeah.
All his spies are on level 5, which is really strong.
Yeah, devastating. Okay. Now he's using the Tower of Illusion spell on one of his spies, so he can upgrade either his external, his internal, or his economy or his military buildings by teleporting into an enemy building
and stealing their technology.
Yeah, sure. It's the law behind it. Okay, let's see. It's not.
Oh,
yeah, he's going for the stables, so he's upgrading all his military buildings now.
And also purchased the Oasis, so not the central spell. And I think Golui is a pretty big fan of the Scorpions, so he will probably go for them.
Yeah.
And you have the formations at the center spell now.
They actually managed to win a fight finally, after having a bad start into this game.
And he's deleting his stables, and I think is going for the monster cage now.
Yeah. Yes, level 2 monster cage, now he's ready to get some Mumarks out. Mumakil.
Yes. The normal war Mumakil you can get at level 2, and the other one, the War Shrine Mumak, you get on level 3.
Yeah. On level 1 you can build Beastmasters and Half Trolls, which are also quite decent. Beastmasters are a supporting unit for other monsters and is also a very hard counter to enemy monsters. And
Yes.
Half Trolls are kinda the same like normal trolls but have a different ability.
And he's also upgrading his rune outposts. He built the barracks and the eco, which also pays off pretty heavily if you manage to defend your rune outpost.
Yeah.
Because it generates resources like amount of 2 eco buildings, which can be pretty strong.
Yeah, but it costs 800.
Yes, so exactly like 2 eco buildings cost. And it's not that easy to fight here for him because of the formations. Can't really win in melee combat with courses, but now he has the first battalion of rune soldiers, which are of course elite and are especially good in melee combat because of their ability that they reflect melee damage.
Sure. Now we are about to hit a big fight, I think. Okay, switching for firebombs if customer and actually get some pretty decent hits in there, I think.
Yeah, so armies
kinda clumped.
Yes, so the AoE damage is pretty good here. Would have also made sense to research one of the defensive upgrades at the outposts, so the towers or the townhouse to buff your units.
Yeah.
But he manages to defend without them. And now also have 5 spell points, so I guess he will go for the Scorpion Temple pretty soon.
Those spear throwers penetrate stroke enemies and the damage to enemies behind them.
So they're also very good against a huge mini army.
Yeah.
Also like have a bit of a mass slaying ability to their ability, so. And also very good against cavalry, of course, so very good. And he actually goes for the center spell, not the Scorpion Temple.
Okay. Now it spawns the Mortar Banner and instantly spawns 1 tribute card.
There he is.
Yeah, the thing with the Mordor banner is if you place it defensively, you get your tribute cards very easily, but you also have to summon the troops there, so you can't really get much value out of it if it's very defensive. Okay, he's not going for Amdur.
Sad. But for the other Mumak, and he also, but the leader of the Mahut, the Mahut tribe, costs like 2,500, so not that cheap, and it's also very good for supporting Mumakil and also for mass slaying.
Yeah, he's stronger nearby Mumakil, and as he levels up he grants different bonuses for beasts.
Yes, and also, of course also has his famous horn. And also can summon a wild Mumak at level 5. Which you can tame with your Beastmasters.
Okay, let's get Rosha Mumak. So it's worse in direct combat. This one has leadership and can recruit Mahout warriors.
Yes, it also has spear throwers and not archers, which are of course stronger like against monsters or cavalry. And he also has another ability, which is like a fear, like the Drama Troll has.
Let's serve it out and make some noise. Maybe we'll see it later.
Yes.
The big elephant after all.
And we also see Kazuil.
Okay. There are the spawned Mahout warriors.
Yes. They are elite units and have a pretty strong ability. Because you need, like, it's pretty hard to get them, so they are very good. And in this case, they also, Mahout also buffs them and gets buffed by them, so Goli has a very strong army at this point.
Okay, now we just went for the spell that spawns slave that we talked about the whole game. Yeah.
Which you always want to get if you have the banner.
Yeah.
So send your slaves in and level it. Which you do now, I guess, yes.
To manage to get sacrificed in this banner, the model reinforcements will get stronger.
Up to level 5, where the Mouth of Sauron joins them.
Yeah. Okay, it's getting the war painting. War paint.
And losing his Mumak.
Okay, never mind.
And Mahout also.
Doing dangerous.
He will probably die. Yes, sad.
Sedge. Okay, this is Kassid, by the way, the other hero. He's like a supportive Harad tribeman.
Yeah, for infantry and especially ranged troops.
Yeah.
You can also summon some units. A little bit like Faramir.
Leaderships at level 10, he has a special arrow that pulls the hit enemy hero to him.
Towards them, yes. And you can also build some barricades, which are also pretty good if you manage to build all of them at one spot, like your outpost. You should be able to defend it pretty easily.
Another Mumak just spawned. As you can see, the gate is open at the top, so the Mumaks can pass through it. Wouldn't make much sense to just get Mumaks and they can't exit your base.
And he also got his lumber mill.
Yeah.
Near level 2, I think, so that's why he switches his internal eco buildings now.
Yeah, to fortress.
Yes, to get his upgrades. For which you need your lumber mill level 2.
Yeah, the lumber mill doesn't generate resources as for other factions. It's a technology building, and if you reach certain levels, you can purchase the upgrades at your forge.
And also other upgrades which are strong for your defensive structures.
Yeah, some unique upgrades. Okay, as he used the spy's ability, right now he managed to get his internal eco buildings to level 2. And with those and the level 2 lumber mill, he's able to get upgrades.
And
He's
you also
about to
purchase the Fata Morgana spell. A very interesting spell, because you get illusions to all your units, which don't deal damage, but deal damage when they die. And it also slows the enemy from this scenario where he can't run away. It's a very good choice.
Now there are 4 Mumakis standing in the front of my base, and I'm shitting in my pants.
And there's the ability.
There's a lot of action going on inside my base. I just
There we
killed one
see the
Mumak.
Mumak just vanished because it was an illusion.
Now the actual Mumaks are hitting me hard. No Mumak down. And his skeleton instantly rotted.
Probably lost a good amount of his Mumak in this game, but now he's winning pretty hard, of course, and also decided for Alatar.
Yeah. As Harad, you can every game you can decide whether you want to build Alatar or Palando. You can only build one of those 2 blue wizards. But if you manage to get the left tier 4 spell, the tank cost power points spell, it will give you the access to the other one.
Yeah, I think we saw it in the first gameplay trailer there.
Yeah.
You had both, I think.
Yeah.
They are, of course, pretty cool.
If you want to see more hero action happening, then check out the first gameplay video. This is our second one, and this one is also a lot shorter. But we've seen quite a lot of action with the Mumaki, the Mahout warriors and the Amber units. That's it.
Yes, Cody won it by far.
Okay, I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like and share it with your BFME friends. Give us feedback if you have some in the commentary. And see you until next time.
See you.